Look at how humans prepared food for thousands of years. By grinding their harvest with a stone hand mill, the tough, textured outer layers of the grain went straight into the meal. Without modern machinery to strip away those tough parts, eating a simple daily bowl of grain effortlessly gave early humans all the dietary fiber their bodies needed. Today, our factories aggressively mill away those fibrous layers to spit out perfectly white, polished rice and flour. We often think of fiber as simple roughage, a plumbing assistant that helps our meals pass smoothly through the body. But peeling that rough outer layer off our food actually starves a massive microscopic security system designed to protect the inside of your gut. Welcome to your colon, a deep biological tunnel heavily guarded to keep harmful toxins out of your bloodstream. The walls of this tunnel are lined with specialized cells. Think of these lining cells as the frontline border patrol, working constantly to block dangerous intruders and leftover waste from slipping through the cracks. Most cells in the human body run on simple blood sugar to get their energy, but these border patrol cells operate differently. To keep their cellular engines running at maximum power all day, they require a highly specific fatty acid fuel called butyrate. The problem is, your border patrol cells cannot manufacture this fuel themselves. Your body's primary internal defense wall relies entirely on an outsourced supply to stay standing. That fuel supply comes from a massive workforce of helpful bacteria living inside the tunnel. The fiber we eat is specifically for them. This diagram outlines the factory process. The helpful bacteria break down the incoming fiber and turn it into butyrate, delivering exactly the fuel the wall cells need. The wall cells eagerly absorb this byproduct, drawing up to 70% of their total daily power directly from the bacterial workers. As the cells burn this specific fuel, a crucial side effect happens. Their engines run so hot that they start soaking up massive amounts of oxygen from the surrounding tunnel. This strips the air out of the room, creating an oxygen-free zone. While it sounds extreme, this low oxygen environment is the absolute perfect climate for those helpful bacterial workers to thrive and multiply. A beautiful loop forms. Thriving bacteria produce more fuel, keeping the oxygen low. The fully powered wall cells then build a thick layer of mucus and structural proteins to seal the biological wall shut. Eating fiber creates a thriving microscopic ecosystem that physically builds and maintains the security wall of your gut. So, what happens to this carefully balanced factory when we only eat highly processed, polished white foods? Without their raw material, the helpful worker bacteria begin to starve. Their populations shrink, and the assembly line shuts down, cutting off the supply of that essential fuel. Without their special fuel to burn, the wall cells stop pulling oxygen out of the tunnel. Oxygen levels steadily rise, creating an environment that is highly toxic to the helpful bacteria. Helpful bacteria die, hostile microbes invade, and the starving guards become so stressed that the security wall fractures. Doctors have names for this collapse. When the fractured wall lets toxins leak into the body, it causes leaky gut. When those hostile, starving microbes travel upward into the small intestine to steal food, it leads to SIBO. Restoring a messy, failing gut system is a matter of returning to our historical baseline and giving the microscopic workers the one raw material they demand to keep the wall standing: fiber.